Today I come to you with a public service announcement that I feel is very important to not only the people of England, but maybe the people in Scotland and Wales as well. Although I can't verify that because I'm too lazy to go to Google and check it. But the important announcement today is that Vanilla Coke is back! Let's just take a minute to calm ourselves. So yeah, I don't know, I'm presuming it's going to be everywhere, but it could just be in Tesco. I've only checked it with Tesco, especially a little Tesco Express actually, just to be totally safe. I've not been anywhere else, so it might just be in Tesco Expresses. Probably not, because that wouldn't make any sense business-wise, but I just don't know. I just wanted everybody to understand that Vanilla Coke is back, and you can go and purchase it. Unless it's just back for me, and I'm living in some sort of weird alternate dimension where I'm the only person who has Vanilla Coke now. I really hope that's not the case. But the only way we can prove that is by you going to buy Vanilla Coke now and getting it, and telling me that you've bought Vanilla Coke, and thus making me feel a lot more safe in this reality. Now I can hear you already tapping on the screen saying, "What have you done? Oh no, you've got a blue thing on your arm." And it's not just like a really elaborate glove, it is actually a cast. It's hard. I've broken my arm. Well, I've fractured my arm, but you have to say broken, don't you? It just sounds shit. I mean, when most people like break something or do anything crazy, it's a big deal, and you try and tell people, and there's like a big dramatic story that goes with it. Not with me. The only things I've ever broken is this, which I'll get to in a minute, and this little finger right here. How did you break your little finger, I hear you ask? I ran into a fat person. I literally just ran into somebody and my finger was pointing that way. Again, not a great story, but slightly better of a story than how I did this. I had figured out that Vanilla Coke was back and had set off to the Tesco Express that I mentioned earlier. Possibly the only place in the world to buy Vanilla Coke right now. And I got my bottle of Vanilla Coke, £1.20 as well. What is these prices? £1.20 for a 500ml bottle? It's ridiculous. I have some sweets, some Vanilla Coke. I promise I'm not 7, I'm actually 18. But I had sweets, Haribo, sour sweets. I know, I'm not doing myself any favours really, am I? But I'm cycling my bike home like a giddy child just heading into the summer holidays, except it's just Vanilla Coke. And as I'm just riding my bike, just riding, and a big gust of wind gusts me, winds me, hits me, whatever you want to say, and I fell over. That's literally the story. I was blown over by the wind. Landed straight on my elbow. No, my wrist. That's my elbow, that's my wrist. That's the bit that I landed on. Landed on my wrist. And to be honest, I didn't even think it was that bad until the day after, when my wrist was pointing that way, sort of. Not a good sign, but yeah. Just a bit of a hindrance really to my daily life. I can't do much with this hand because it's not right and there's this bloody thing on it. Again, it's not that big of a deal and it was a bit of a shit story. But, main point, Vanilla Coke.